Hello and welcome back if you've watched any of my other videos on the guides. This is going to be the last one, the Stegosaurus, and we're going to be a male. Looks like it always does default skin whenever you come in, but males have sexual dimorphism on Stegos, so the plates are curved versus a female, which, go back, you can already see it on there, silhouette, as well as missing colors on the plate. So that's the biggest tell to tell if it's a male or female. Want to do the male? I have a nice skin I like. Nope. There it is. I like the bee pattern. And for this guy, you could spawn in the southeast. Our sumac is heavily in this area. Marigold's all in this open field. And then pumpkin's going to be in the northwest area. So for funsies, we're going to spawn northwest. It is a high traffic area. And the server's popping. So we might not make it alive. But we'll see. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, it's gonna be daytime soon. Okay. Pumpkins are kind of rare. They used to have several in the patch. But now it's at most 3, whereas before they nerfed it, it used to be like 6. So we will fill up on our pumpkin and then make a really long trek. And literally across the map. There they are. I'm not sure. Pumpkins at this size, it's kind of fun to look. So we'll just eat till one slot is filled with pumpkin and then stop eating as soon as it highlights. And then we're gonna skedaddle. I think I'm gonna bring this pumpkin with me. And I won't be showing the full growth, but you wanna hide. Oh. There we go. Okay. And if I can somehow get across a lot of this field before it gets to be daytime, I'll have a chance at surviving. Stego is pretty weak, and we're pretty slow till about 50%, I would say. 50% you could take on most things, besides an adult dino. And I would watch out for some adults. Currently using my free look and the moon setting in the north. Sky isn't getting too white, but off in the horizon you can see it's kind of getting white. If the clouds are covering the moon, you kind of just look and it gets that blue-gray. So these guys only have 2 attacks. They have a bite and just a tail. So oh. Oh, it's okay. It was in the water. I thought it was on land. This game is heavily sound dependent. Oh, Hipsy. There's a lot of things over here. We'll just go out a little bit more away from the water. It's all about hiding. Hiding until you're big. A lot of people like to AFK grow. The Stego takes 5 hours to grow. And unlike the Dino, who can get all the nutrients from a single body, we have to travel and we're slow. Right now I have the baby stamina, so I can just run and run and run. Oh. Oh no. That was an adult raptor F call. Oh. I think I've been spotted. Yep. Hi, buddy. I'm just going with my pumpkin. Him being an adult, he could well see me now. I'm only just now seeing him. I believe I'm at the size where if he wanted to, he can just pin me. And that's that. Unless he just never looked to his left. I don't know, I guess he doesn't want me. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. I heard a drow back there hissing though. Putting up a hissy fit. Maybe he's interested in that. Yep. Go get him, unicorn. Oh, I've been revealed. We'll go through the canyon. Everyone hates Stegos, so if you play Stego, do not expect anyone to be friendly to you, not even other Stegos. You can't really trust anyone. Pakis will break you and kill you, Tenantos will kill you. It's all about watching people's behavior, their body. If they're wanting to attack you, they often will start circling. They'll start eyeing you. And they'll get in a position to where they can deal either, if it's a Toronto, a good kick, a tail slam, so the tail will be facing you. They'll be trying to get onto your side, or your head if it's a Paki. They don't care. If a Paki attacks you, you're kind of at this size, you're done. It's mostly like Tenantos, Carnos, Raptors. But they always circle, they kind of look around, see if there's anyone else, if you have a parent. They make it very obvious. There's a lot of body language. Some people are friendly, but you can't know that. I can't type to the Dryos and say, hey, you want a herd? I can only use my calls, and people have used friendly calls in the past to try and bait people close and then attack. I've seen it happen. It's just the way of the Isle. It's unofficial, or not unofficial, it's official servers with no rules. Another big thing to know about this creature is, oh, I'm at half stamina. Starts huffing, that makes me louder. When you reach full adult as this creature, the only thing you can outrun is an adult dino. And they don't come out of the water often to fight Stegos. They know they can't win. Not on land. Not if they have to have a lot. And they have to be coordinated. And usually they panic. And they peel out, and that's when they die. But not a lot of things are going to kill you. So if you want to grow this Stego, you're mostly going to be a spectator. You're mostly going to get attacked at full grown by other Stegos. A Stego that's mixed packing to kill you. Or a crap ton of dinos. We do have to watch out when we swim. If you have to swim across the water, beware. If a dino's there, they can body block you. We can't tail swing in the water. I believe we can tail swing in the mud. It used to not be that way, but we can. Oh, that's a Carno. Luckily, carnivores can't smell plants, otherwise you'd smell the pumpkin moving. But herbivores can, so if there's any aggro herbivores, they're gonna smell pumpkin. They're gonna investigate. Excuse me. I like to actively move and get my diets as a Stego, even right out of the gate. It's just funner that way. It gives me something to do. It's a little bit of that fear factor. Is that a body? No, that's a rock. So we're almost to the shallows, and just over that small hill is... Oh god. Ah! This is my pumpkin. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no, it's my pumpkin. No, it's my pumpkin. I know you're friendly calling me, but bye. Oh. Can't actually run from them, but they're force adopting me. And I'm on my way. Those guys were nice. I'll just let him know. And that one wasn't a full grown, so he was easily keeping up with me, but I am tiny. Those were nice Stegos. I was lucky. I don't know if I want to go through the gully or not. But I think I derailed. So as a Stego, you're not gonna have a whole lot of fights unless you adopt children like these guys kind of want. Everyone's will go after a baby Stego, and if it's with an adult and it's just one adult or even maybe two, they'll go for you. So that's how you get your action as an adult Stego. Or allow smaller herbivores, like baby herbivores of a different species, to kind of meat shield off you. That's how you also get some action. You're not going to be running down things like a Tanato or Paki can on like surprise attacking Carnos. It's just not going to happen. I did have one instance, but the Carnos were face tanking each other so badly, and they kind of ran towards me. I was a little bit below a hill, and it was great. It was very funny. But that normally doesn't happen. That was the first and last time I've ever been able to do that. So I believe at about, I want to say 67% grown, we are not able to be grabbed by dinos. But if you want to be safe, so wait till you're 80%, because that's only hearsay. I heard someone tell me like, oh yeah, they adjusted the weight at which they can grab, and they can't grab you at 67 or so anymore. I'm just gonna wait. So here's the path. It's the gully. There's only one path in the gully, and it goes north to south like this. So if you're in it and you pass the path, you gotta go all the way then. So marigold looks like orange flowers. We might see some. There might even be pumpkins out this way, but being risky. Is that a pumpkin? No, that's a bush. And I can't go too far into the tree line. The big bushes with the white flowers. It's really dark leaves. That signifies a cliff in most places, and the further east you go, so yeah, that's east. The further east you go, the closer that cliff is. It's less forest and more cliff. There's a spot right up here. I was playing some Tenantos and we were coming right past this area, right along the tree line. And right by that stump, I had a herd member between there and here get rammed by a Carno coming from there and going through. They thought the forest kept going, but as you can see, it's these big, tall bushes. If you can't see over it, don't run, because there's a cliff right on the other side. I think I'm a little too short, but yeah, see? You're just not gonna have a good time. He fell, he died. I think there's one spot around here where you could see kind of through. And if you're wondering why the bushes are like that, it's to promote more self-awareness. Dondi wanted to make the game harder to survive, so he added cliffs and cliff bushes and to hide them. Only new players are going to have that trouble, so if you're around the jungle gully, the canyon, old shallows, that's all the same thing. It's just the canyon right there. Be careful. I'm gonna have to jump across the Northeast River. If you have to cross as a young Stego, I highly suggest going to the Northeast River over here. Whoops. My free look didn't work that time. It's pretty narrow and it's really shallow. So if you also have smalls in tow, it's a good place to cross. As much as the crocs would love to kill and drag the babies, it's just not worth it. It's too shallow. We're almost there. I feel like I've been a little too safe. Maybe I'll give everyone something to look around for. That was my help call. Alright. Daily life of a Stego. Not very eventful. Don't think there's much else besides me showing attacks as soon as I cross the river. Actually, no. Just in case people want to just see that. So it's important to be mindful of your stamina cost, but it's a directional attack. It's just the right click. But it's all about how long does it take to swing your tail. These, hitting from the front and the back, can be dodged, but right to the side, quick DPS. So I highly suggest that. And then left click just to do a bite. And you do have to be careful. You can kill baby Stegos if you're looking to herd or other people. We can one-shot a packy adult as a full grown, so they will not survive a hit. Sometimes it's better to just use your body as a meat shield and run in front. I've raised baby Stegos as a solo adult with a Carno trying, and sometimes it's better just to run a little bit ahead and have the Carno charge and hit you, which stuns them. It hurts them to do that, but they also get stunned. And then you can quickly swing and kill them in a few hits. Than to try and swing and bite. If there's a raptor on a baby side, you can just bite it off. But they should be holding E anyways to buck it off. There's a cliffy part here. This part of the river, the northeast, it's shallow, but it's a little bit tricky. Oh, did I fall? No. Because it's like a little bit cliffy like that. We're not quick swimmers. We're rather slow. I'm sprinting. This is just me idle swimming slowly. We gotta get across. There's a nesting ground if I was to go more north and on the side we are on now. Might be a good place to nest as a Stego, Dryo, Packy. There's not really any good place to nest as Tenanto, unfortunately, with diets close by. Even Stego, it's kind of pushing it. Are there really only 82 people and I got away with all that? really quick want to just show you what the diet looked like. The sumac bushes. Marigold's an orange flower. How do I describe it? It's like those really big fake flowers that are really poofy. I mistake them half the time for a boar in the distance. The model kind of breaks. That's the river, okay. There's a really big field that'll open up in front of me, and this is usually dubbed sumac fields by a lot of the Stego players. And the dirt path is Stego path or something. I've heard some players call it that. Just a lot of sumac bushes in this area. Oh my goodness. My Stego needs to hit the gym more. And if you're not finding food, just remember out in the open, grazing. It'll keep you from starving. It won't fill up your food, but it'll fill it up to about 20%. And it'll keep you from starving. Goodness. I'm almost there. I'm sure I could just go off to the sides, but I'm determined to run this way. Yeah. Come on, am I gonna make it? No, a log! Oh, so close. Ah, perfect. Okay, so there's a close by sumac. Food does despawn relatively soon, so I would leave food on top of whatever it is and just grab as you need. These are what sumac bushes look like. I wonder if I'll do a little rear up. There's a little animation for eating bushes where we rear up on our... I'm doing it! It's super cute. I really enjoy this animation. It doesn't happen for long when you're a baby. You'll grow out of it and just start instantly eating off it like it's a normal bush. It's cute. Okay. Well, I mean, that's about it. Besides this is our food. The pumpkin's 2 lines, the sumac bush behind me, and the marigold. It's about as tall as the sumac bush right there. Or about my height, actually. Of a orange flower. And they're found in the center. Just, be weary of other players. They want to kill you because most people play this and are just complete jerks. They'll kill other herbivores, they'll kill their own kind, and they'll go out of their way to try and pick fights with dinos that they obviously can win. A lot of people will say, no, the dinos just need more skill. That's not it. A stego can just have their tail hitting you and leave the fight at any time, but if a Dino starts trying to turn away slowly, uh, they don't have a backwards attack. They can't defend themselves as they run away, unlike the Stego. So it's very one-sided if it's a fight on land, and if it's on a fight next to the shoreline, that's still a win to the Stego, unless there's a crap ton of dinos under the water and they rotate out and they don't really show how many of them there is. A few could get on land and try and get behind the Stego to body block it, but you're risking your life. You have to get headshots on a Stego, and ideally when they're swimming, and body blocking them to win the fight for a Dino. But if you're careful, watch when you're swimming as a Stego, you're basically untouchable after like 50%. Unless it's a big mixed pack of something or an overpacking herbivore that just is out to kill you. Until next time, I will be covering other new creatures if they are released. We don't know when. But I highly suggest joining the official Discord. You'll find new people to play with, veterans that you can learn from. I've just been playing this game, have way too many hours in, like myself. And please leave a like if, the video helped you, if you've gotten this far. It just lets me know that I'm doing something kind of right. I'm just uploading this because I want to help the community. But I really hope that this helped you. Until next time.